Hey guys, it's Nick here, and in this video I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit about my screen recorder, ScreenFlow. I've been using screencasts on Windows forever, and I've always used something like Camtasia Studio to screen record on Windows. And so when I got my Mac, I wanted to find a good screen recorder. And I've always heard of this one screen recorder called ScreenFlow for the Mac, and it's supposed to have like really great effects and it's supposed to be like have a really great editor and stuff. And so I went ahead and got ScreenFlow, and let me just tell you, it's great. It's like a great screen recorder for the Mac. It's got great quality. You can do all these great effects. And so in this video, I'm just going to demonstrate to you guys a little bit of the stuff that ScreenFlow can do. So let's go ahead and launch up ScreenFlow. So once you're done recording a video, ScreenFlow will look like this. It'll come up to this editor with your video here and then your timeline down here. Now, as you notice in the timeline, I have two things right here. One thing that says built-in input, which is my audio sound, and another thing here that says screen recording, which is the recording of my screen. Now, if you have a recording with your iSight camera, which you can do a recording with your iSight camera, your iSight recording will be here in the built-in input. But since I didn't record with my iSight, then I didn't have the iSight here. I just have the built-in input. So anyway, this is what it looks like when you first load up ScreenFlow. Now I like it because when you click and drag stuff in the timeline, it actually goes around really quickly. And so another thing is that it just works really quickly and really smooth, and it hasn't failed on me yet. So now let's go over here into the box with all the video effects. We have a box here with the video properties on it. Now here where it says scale, if we move this scale up, as you notice, it zooms in. That is how you zoom in on the screen. So for a 200% zoom, if I was to put it to 200% and to move it up, it would be zoomed in on the top corner of my screen right now. And if I want to zoom back out, I just drag that back to around 100%. I'm going to make it 100%. And then I just stick that in the middle, and then it would be completely zoomed out. Now here where it says X rotation, Y rotation, and Z rotation, that basically controls the rotation of the video. If I take this little circle right here and drag it over here, as you notice, the rotation of the video changes so that it's tilting back. And all I have to do to make it go back is set this back at 0. And the Y rotation tilts it on its Y axis. I can move it around just like this. And so that's what the Y axis does. And then here on the Z axis, it tilts it over like that. I'm just going to keep that at 0. Then here where it says opacity, you can change the opacity of it. Like if I want it to be a little like thinner, not as bright. And here where it's reflection, what this is used for is if you have like the video a little smaller like this, click reflection. And as you see here down at the bottom, it has a little reflection of your video. So I like that. Then you can add a shadow here too. Now note, if you want something to take effect, like let's say I want to play it around here, and when I get to 1 second, I want it to zoom in on my dock down there. Now if you just do one of these things right down there, it'll change it for the entire video. Now if you want to just do it quick, start from here and then zoom in, you have to add a video action, and then once the video action is added, then you can just do whatever effect you want. So I'll say it's moved in on my dock right there. Then all I have to do is play it back.
There's a snake here,
and then as you see here, it zoomed in on my dock. And so if I want to zoom back out and keep that zoom in, I add another video action, then just scale it back to 100 or whatever I have it, or whatever you want it. And then it should look like you zoomed out. So it should start here.
There's a snake here, and this is just going to be
as you see here, it zoomed in and it zoomed out. So over here in this tab, we have the audio properties where you can change all the different audio properties. If I select built-in input, you can change the volume, you can change the ducking and all the effects and stuff. And once again, if you want to just add something to take place in a different area, you have to add an audio action, which is basically the same. Now here we have our screen recording properties where you can go ahead and zoom in on your mouse pointer. So if I made that big, it would zoom in on my mouse pointer. Let me just put that back at 100 or whatever that was at. I think it was 100. So then you can have a clicking effect where whenever you click your mouse, it'll have some effect. Then with the pointer, you can change what kind of pointer you have, and then here you can make the opacity of the pointer and the sound of the click. And then here where it says keyboard, it'll like show what keys you typed if you type. And then once again, add a screen recording action to make the different effects take place. Now here over the callouts, you can actually just add a callout. What that does is it lets you zoom in on your mouse pointer. So it says highlight the mouse pointer, or you can highlight the foreground window, but I like to just highlight the mouse pointer. So you can set the opacity to anything you want. I usually keep it to just around the default 80. And then to zoom in, you just drag this little thing that says zoom up to zoom in. As you see, the callout zooms in. Borders to make it a little wider, so if I want the callout to be like that, then you can choose the outline color over here. Then you just click add callout to add the callout. But I'm going to go ahead and cut that callout out. Then over here in text properties, you can just add a little text box here. Type in anything you want, like, gotta click in it first. Just type in anything you want, like, anything. So anything will just pop up on the screen.
A test video.
So that's just kind of like adding a little annotation. Just gonna cut that out. And then over here we have media. So let's say I want to go ahead and add some media. Like if I go ahead into my movies, YouTube, say I want to add my intro in. If I want to add my intro in just to be like a over picture-in-picture effect, like right here, I can add that in. And I'll just scroll that in a little down there. You can like make it overlap, or you can make it underlap or whatever. So if I do that, I think to make it overlap you have to have it over top though. So yeah, so if I play it, it'll start here, and then it'll have my little intro in the box right there. Sorry for the little audio interference there. So yeah, the media tab right there is just for adding in different media, like if you want to do the picture-in-picture effect. And so basically that's it. That's the quality inside of ScreenFlow. That's not really the quality. That's pretty much all the basic editing stuff that you can do. I think you can also add transitions in, like if you're doing the picture-in-picture effect, you can fade the picture in with a transition, but I'm not going to go into that right now. So anyway guys, just thanks for watching. This has just been a quick video demonstrating some of the stuff that ScreenFlow can do. So thanks for watching again guys, and I'll see you later.